Today, I am here to introduce to you the new camera from Videotec, Ulysse Evo with Videotec Video Analytics. Videotec is not new at video analysis. Since various years, our R&D has been designing and testing video analysis solutions, cooperating with national and international universities, offering best of breed of research. Now, the video analysis technology integrated in Videotec cameras and entirely designed and developed by our R&D team offers an end-to-end solution for preventive detection of intrusions in outdoor monitoring applications for critical infrastructures, industrial sites, and perimeters. This technology was conceived to be highly reliable and proactive, offering a simple configuration and an easy use. Stay tuned to know more.
In an attempt to overcome the challenges of evolution, we have found the best solutions and have created new tools. The first one was using stones to make our first fire and to light the way to human progress. We kept perfecting ourselves, and with new discoveries, we came to incredible knowledge. This clear understanding of our world, however, also cast light on the dangers that surrounded us. We have set off on numerous paths, and each one brought new discoveries. Extreme conditions motivated us to search for new, better, and sustainable solutions. Our successes relentlessly pushed us forward, a tailwind that powered our search for clever inventions. The development of technology, mass production, and an increase in the feeling of insecurity have brought along a need for better protection. In the beginning, we could not fathom just how much we would achieve, and yet, our relentless quest for technology has proven just how much is possible, just how much we have evolved.
Hello everyone, this is Ryan Moore in the Videotec. Our subject for today will be about our Ulysse Evo, which is our outdoor PTZ camera solution. We'll share some of the benefits from each configuration and provide some in-depth solutions with the onboard analytics. So the Ulysse Evo is an evolution of what Videotec is to the core. We offer durability and supreme image quality in all types of extreme environmental applications. These cameras have been developed for continuous outdoor use and offers the highest possible operational lifespan for a PTZ camera. Coupled with this, the Ulysse Evo provides a supreme image quality. It can be perfectly managed for complex outdoor conditions and different lighting variations with zero maintenance. And these slides will prove the test performed at Videotec, and our R&D department has designed for a unique PTZ camera. So definitely a robust hardware is needed to be cyber secure as well. So Videotec bases the developments of its products on the concept of cyber sustainability and assists the integrators and customers while keeping their systems protected. So at Videotec, we have 5 principles for the basis for implementing the cybersecurity in our product, starting with the hardened software architecture, the constant firmware updates on current and legacy products, removal of the predefined credentials in our products, and then we force the user to create an admin username and password. Videotec is a contributing member to the ONVIF security service specification, so we want to push the industry standard from the username and password to the X.509 certificates. And lastly, we want to have a clear communication to our customers. We want to avoid any kind of fake marketing claims. So with the Ulysse Evo, as a standard for all of our products for PTZ, we offer a 36-month warranty. We have the extended warranty up to 5 years. All of our products are developed in-house from end to end, which means that at Videotec we can offer some custom-made solutions. Now all of our products have over 84 quality validation tests, so those are performed internally at our headquarters in Schio, Italy. And lastly, Videotec is a contributing member of ONVIF. We hold the open standard integration with our Ulysse Evo for profile S, Q, and T. And now I'm going to show you the wind test and the extended temperature range test on this next videos. So the Ulysse Evo has obtained the Lloyd's Register Marine type of approval. This is commonly utilized in the maritime and shipping sector. This also complies with the standard for the railway applications, integrating into the NTCIP. So performance standards have been achieved and are expected for long-term operations and can operate in extreme conditions all over the world. Now here are some of the key features in the Ulysse Evo. We offer unrivaled corrosion resistance thanks to the special aluminum surface treatments and the technopolymer used for its construction. We have IK10, IP66, 67, and 68, NEMA Type 6B and 4X. Now these protection ratings guarantee maximum resistance to dust and severe weather, hard impacts, and vandalism. The operating temperature range goes from -40 degrees Celsius up to 65 degrees Celsius. We do offer a de-icing functionality and it has exceptional wind resistance up to 230 kilometers per hour. And of course, that is with the PTZ in motion and the maximum speed with the LED illuminators installed. Now the Ulysse Evo combines maximum strength and reliability, but also with a compact size, roughly about 15 pounds. The Evo can be powered in 24 AC, DC, or PoE++, furthermore reducing the cabling and the installation complexity. The Ulysse Evo can be installed in many different ways. As you see here in this picture, it can be installed in an inverted position, typical of the speed domes. We offer a large variety of brackets and adapters, so we have to satisfy any kind of installation needs. The brackets also are available with quick connectors for Ethernet or PoE for power and alarms, and which allow for fast and easy operations in case of on-site intervention. So this means easy and quick assembly, and therefore lower cost and zero maintenance. Now the Ulysse Evo is offered with two different versions of the visible cameras. We have the Videotec proprietary deluxe technology and the Sony imaging package. Both cameras offer outstanding low light capability, a powerful 30 times optical zoom, and the capability of streaming at 60 frames per second. The Ulysse Evo can also be accessible in a thermal version. The Evo standard thermal version can be with 336 by 256 or 640 by 512 resolutions and different options of lenses. The standard thermal is typically used for security applications like perimeters and surveillance. And the advanced radiometry offers more precise, accurate temperature readings with an order of an accuracy within plus or minus 5 degrees Celsius. And with the advanced radiometry, we typically offer this solution for temperature monitoring and process control applications. At Videotec, we do also have a version that's compliant with the NDAA, and that's typically a standard for the Department of Defense and the U.S. government applications. Now, depending on the optic package, this unit offers outstanding color images. For the deluxe technology, we do offer minimum illumination down to 0.006 lux in color. And with the Sony imager, we offer illuminations down to 0.0013 lux. However, there's typical situations where there's no ambient light available. So we do offer an optional LED illuminator, and it provides clear detection of objects during night hours. The illuminators are available with an ideal beam for long distances. With infrared LEDs and white light, we can kind of guarantee the perfect around-the-clock coverage for perimeters and critical areas. Now for distances up to 175 meters, our standard uniform lighting illuminator range, they guarantee even brightness in any type of PTZ zoom in any type of environment. And the way you'll get the optimal illumination of an area without overexposure of nearby objects and thus reducing the energy waste. Now the illuminator is sold as a separate accessory and it can be easily integrated on the unit's head and also installed out into the field. Now these are available with 850, 940 or white light. And with the integrated illuminator, we can reach clear visibility during nighttime up to 270 meters. Now for longer distances, the Ulysse Evo thermal PTZ camera can identify targets moving in the dark or an area with a fog and haze at a larger distance with extreme accuracy. And a person can be detected over 1,000 meters far away in an environment with no illumination. Now the Ulysse Evo has a radiometric function that allows for precise temperature reading, and now we're going to show you a video on how to set up that advanced radiometric functionality. So the advanced radiometry can measure the temperature of an object at any point of the image by defining up to 5 regions of interest for every preset position. The device can be configured so that it independently generates a radiometric alarm and/or a warning via the ONVIF events on the VMS. For example, an event can be set when the temperature is below a set value, above a set value, in between 2 set values, or outside 2 set values. In the models of the advanced radiometric functions, the thermal camera can also offer 3 temperatures, a minimum, an average, and a maximum. And the radiometric rules can be linked to exceeding one of these 3 temperature thresholds. The defined ROIs are scaled proportionally to the digital zoom. So when zooming in, the ROI is increased, and when zooming out, the ROI is decreased. PTZ ROIs are set to preset pan and tilt positions and not the zoom, so they can change in relation to the zoom. This technology is designed to protect investment and process monitoring, and to also safeguard personnel on site, and can be very valuable for different applications with the capability of monitoring multiple assets. For example, in a substation, we can monitor several transformers and perform any kind of preventative maintenance. Now we're going to shift our focus over to the Videotec Analytics. This technology is entirely developed by Videotec's own internal R&D department. It's a dedicated internal team that was designed to be extremely reliable, proactive, and a simple configure with ease of use. It's been developed to work seamlessly with our lineup of cameras, designed for outdoor and harsh environments, where Videotec solutions have excelled for many years. Now, the Videotec Analytic technology comprises of 2 things: accurate PTZ control and detection with precise auto tracking, even in the most adverse external environmental conditions. The operator will have complete situational awareness no matter the circumstances. Our auto tracking keeps the target at the center of the frame, and the pan, tilt, and zoom control is very smooth, even when the target moves or changes directions quickly. So the analytics are truly designed for outdoor applications. We provide maximum preventative anti-intrusion efficiency, so every part of the system is designed and automated to allow immediate and preventative actions against any possible threat, a reduction in human error and therefore costs, reduced storage space is needed, so only the necessary footage is recorded. You have an optimal external operations in the most critical environmental conditions. Again, thanks to the tested and guaranteed robustness and resistance of Videotec cameras, much like the Ulysse Evo. Powerful detection performances even at long distances, thanks to the analysis of the detailed high-definition images, and reduced time and effort needed to monitor. So it's to detect and search the recordings for any events, thus resulting in security system is highly efficient, reliable, and convenient. So how does Videotec Analytics work? It's with a simple initial configuration, which will allow the Evo to detect an object or a person. Now, depending on the rules set by the user, an alarm is displayed and auto tracking can be activated. Detection masking can also disable part of the image, which has no interest in results, and can reduce false positives. Up to 10 rules for each preset can be configured quickly, and targets can be classified as a person or a vehicle. We also offer video tampering detection, which gives an ONVIF alarm occurs if the camera lens is obscured or covered to block the view, much like a spray paint or other kind of physical cover. And now in the following videos, I'll show you live examples to explain each configuration. And here I chose to pick the line cross and the loitering examples. So now the first video is going to be line crossing. Now this is where the target triggers an alarm if it crosses the line in one direction or multiple directions. There are three direction modes to choose for triggering an alarm. A to B means when there's an object crossing the line from A side to the B side, the alarm will be triggered, and then vice versa from the B side to the A side. There's also an A to B, meaning that there will be a trigger when the object crosses the line from either side. The line crossing features is useful for perimeter monitoring and protecting applications. And when you want to make sure that you identify the person or a car who is entering a secured remote location, such as a power grid, a utility site, or the entrance of a building parking lot, especially for these remote sites, it's extremely important to understand if this is an employee or a threat. Now on here, you're going to notice that the vehicle is going to be leaving in one direction and it didn't trigger the alarm. And on this frame, we're going to have the car returning back from the other direction, and the Videotec PTZ camera is going to pick it up onto the bounding boxes once it crosses the line. And now you'll see that it tracks the target and keeps it in the center of the frame. And again, that is line crossing. The next video that we have up is called loitering. And loitering is when the target triggers an alarm if it stays in a specific area longer than the defined time. When objects are loitering in a defined area for a specific period of time, it's going to trigger an alarm. And after setting the minimum loitering time, any objects loitering in that selected area over the minimum time will trigger the alarm. Now, I like to discuss remote locations because, again, most of our solutions are geared towards outdoor applications. And with this feature, we can highlight an area of high value and monitor that person or object to decide if they are up to no good. And then we can send an alarm immediately once they know that they've been camping. So here, we're showing that we built the bounding areas for the loitering. We're going to showcase the actual loitering targets on the graphical user interface and also on the VMS side. And here we'll have a manual stepping into the loitered area. Once it triggered the alarm for standing there for a period of the time, the bounding boxes picks it up. And now the PTZ camera is going to monitor manual into this area. And it's nice to show that the graphical user interface and the VMS bounding box area. So manual is going to be going back over one more time. And the PTZ camera is following him and keeping him into the center of the frame. Now once it leaves the area, manual is still being tracked in the center of the screen. And again, that's an example of loitering. And now we're going to show you a quick video on how to set up the calibration in our graphical user interface. So here you'll see on our graphical user interface, after you decide the rules, you're going to need to set the calibration. The operator can calibrate the scene's point of view so it's possible to render the target in 3D. The calibration process requires 2 reference points. However, additional reference points can always provide a better accurate reading. In this video, we show a person, in this case manual, as a reference point for his height. We then set up another reference point on the pole, measuring its height. Now after we have both of those set up, manual is going to walk a little bit further into the frame. So as you can see here, as manual walks up further to the frame, into the field of view, it also confirms its height is still the same. So at the distance, they're testing the calibration, and you'll notice that it's a successful calibration with the same height. Now this is a pretty simple way to set up the calibration in our graphical user interface. So now that we have finished the calibration portion, we want to show you a video on how to set up the target classification. After carrying out the simple calibration procedure, the target can be put into 3 categories. You have the generic object, a person, or a vehicle. The targets will trigger an alarm based on their size, which will reduce the nuisance alarms, while ignoring irrelevant objects that appear in the frame. All these system calibration configurations are carried out via our graphical user interface. So perhaps you have a part of your asset where you want to allow certain vehicles to pass through, and you want to highlight if any of the trucks that are utilizing this road while ignoring people or objects. This is important because we don't want to set up any false alarms. Now in this example, we are utilizing the line crossing analytic. Here you can see where we set it only to target vehicles and not people or objects. And after the vehicle passes the line, you can see that the Videotec camera targets the vehicle and not the person, which helps reduce the false positives. And now we're going to show you a video on how to set up the geolocation and geomove functionality with the Videotec cameras. So the geomove and track activity can be carried out with a combination of Videotec fixed and PTZ cameras, or just PTZ cameras. So here in this video, we're going to set up the geolocation using the Google Maps. We're actually going to highlight our headquarters in Italy at one of the quadrants at the headquarters. Now, for example, a fixed NVX camera with Videotec Analytics on board is performing a detection in a certain area. And when the target is detected, the camera is powered by our analytics and then sends the geo coordinates of the target to the Videotec Ulysse Evo camera. Now, the Evo camera can accurately assess and frame the targets, and then furthermore, the Ulysse Evo PTZ is also equipped with the onboard analytics, and that'll in turn activate the detection and begin auto tracking. So here we're still setting up the geolocation functionalities for the PTZ and for the fixed camera. And now that we put the rules into place, we're going to want to set up the calibration functionalities just like the previous videos. So again, we're having our colleague Manuel in the back set up for his calibration at a certain distance, and then again setting him up again as far as the calibration portion of it, and then having the target classification set as the person. So the GeoMove function can be interfaced with third-party security solutions like the video management software that provides the geo coordinates of an object and then can steer the Videotec's PTZ camera to show the targets on a map. It's similar to vessel tracking services, the VTS for navigation control, which works in the combination with radar control systems. So our units are certified marine, meaning that this certification that allows you to install this product on a vessel with the Lloyd's Registered Marine type approval. And in this video now, we have the PTZ camera set up to a different location. That way, that's set up manually on our graphical user interface. And here you'll see our colleague Manuel stepping in front of the fixed camera, and the geolocation's info is sent from the PTZ camera. Now you can see the bounding boxes. And the PTZ camera starts autonomously tracking. Now again, the PTZ camera is going to keep him in the center of the frame. And that is geolocation GeoMove functionality. So now we want to discuss some of the verticals that the Ulysse Evo can be a viable solution. So Videotec products are proven to be a robust, reliable solution in the transportation market. This can be classified as highways, tracks, and railways. So showcasing how important it is to have a certified product and the ability to deploy it all in types of weather conditions is extremely valuable. Now, with the combination of our maintenance-free camera, thanks to our wiper and washer tank combination, and the edge-based analytics, our Ulysse Evo is designed to be a great fit for city surveillances. This is advantageous for our customers because they help having a saving of a substantial amount of money by not hiring a third-party company to clean out the camera glass windows. And lastly, when you have a remote location, especially in the critical infrastructure market, it's undeniably important to have a crisp, clear images around the clock 24/7. So with our tailor-made solutions, thanks to our R&D department, we have the flexibility of offering different types of combinations of accessories, such as our IR illuminators, the wiper and wash tank combination, unique quick connectors and mounting options. And now that we can offer edge-based analytics to this package, Videotec continues to offer top-tier solutions to all of our customers. And we wanted to say this entire presentation has been shot with our Videotec proprietary deluxe technology camera. I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your schedule and learning about our exciting new offerings. And for additional information, please visit our website at www.videotec.com. Under the Contacts tab, you can find your local representative, and we'll be happy to assist you.